I've had this discussion on forums and other people on their streams, in DMs and all this. They're like, what do you mean you're doing GM help? GMs are difficult. GMs are impossible. It requires a lot of focus and a lot of determination. I'm like,
You just
Exhibit
read it with
A.
a guy fucking around with heir apparent.
Exhibit A. This guy right here. Legit him. A lot of focus and determination, huh? Like, look at him. Look at him. Look at this man. Look at him. Look at him. Focus and determination, my fucking ass. No. They're
Do it.
only difficult if you make them difficult. And by that I mean if you act like it's a regular freaking strike. Like, I will never understand why people do that. Oh, the word GM means it's just a strike. Run out, guardian down, token. Can you get me? Can you get me? My res is in the middle of the entire army, but you can get me, right? It's another strike, right? The amount of people that say that they can't do something and they don't even put in the effort to try to do it because they feel like it's impossible, it's something that's not likely to happen for them, etc., etc. It tilts me. It legit tilts me because you didn't even try. Like, why are you not trying? Oh, because they saw a video and it looked insanely difficult, so they don't do it. Or they saw a streamer try it and it ended up horribly for them, so they're like, if they can't do it, I can't do it. Why is that a mentality? Why is that a thing? Why do people instantly think that they can't do something because somebody else can't? Like, I'm sorry for going on this slight tirade, but it's so fucking tilting. Because you have all this ability, all this time, and you can actually do something, and yet you automatically shit on yourself because you feel that you're not good enough. Like, I hate it. Like, I legit hate that mentality, that whole you don't believe in yourself because somebody else can't. I don't think I can't because someone else. I think it can't because of me. But, I mean, you're actually working on it, though. The thing I hate is when people say they can't, and then they say, I would love to, but I can't. And then they don't try to. I don't hate you. If I hated you, I wouldn't have helped you all this time, Juve. You know this. It just makes no sense. Like, if you actually want to do something, why would you limit yourself by saying, it's not possible for me, I can't do it? And then you never try at all. Just because you feel it's impossible. Like, the amount of posts, the amount of DMs, the amount of blogs and so on I have read about people saying that the reason why they don't do endgames because they feel it's not for them. Like, they can't do it because it's too hard, it's too difficult, it's too challenging, it's too focus dependent. I mean, again, look at this fucker. Look at him. He ran the most meme bullshit and survived. Fuck. Hell, I will even go as far as this. I'll say this. I will actually bring up another player in this lovely Discord, this lovely community. Ace. This man, his first GM was a GM that a lot of people refuse to do because they hate baby streeps. Yeah, you heard me. I said baby streeps. That GM was the Hollowed Lair. You know what he used? You know what he used? He used a DMT. he used Dead Man's Tale. That was his main DPS. Outside of his linear fusion with Vorpal, because he likes saying Vorpal. Because almost everything he has is Vorpal. And I'm like, okay, Vorpal.
He just likes to shoot big targets.
Yeah. Like, it's just, people automatically think, oh, I don't have the meta weapons. Oh my god, I can't do this activity because this person made a video saying, hey, if you run 3 1Ks, or if you run 3, I'm just saying, people automatically assume because the words meta weapons come up a lot, and they're shown videos that they have to have this, they have that XYZ, they have to have this much power, they have to have this mod, this protection, you need to have all of this set up before you go in. Like, no. I just say, have X element, have the mod for the champion, because if you're at GM level, which is 1345, and that's plus 15 on your artifact, that means you have the first row. And if you have the first row, I could give 2 fucks about what else you got. Because as long as you can do a champion, I don't care. But if you have nothing for champion mods, explain that to me. How are you in GMs? Like, how can you do a GM if you don't have the champion mods? That's weird. At least have the weapons that can do the staggers. After that, fuck around. Again, look at this fucker.
You're probably not gonna let me let this down.
Look at him. The fact that he can run what he just did says a lot. I get carried. You do not get carried, Jupe, and you know it. Like, I just can't accept when people send me messages saying, is it possible for you to actually take me through this? I've never done a GM before, but actually, never mind. Never mind. I'm like, what?
You got me excited at first time. Let's run the GM. Come on.
Like,
go back out.
You sound like you're excited to try something that you've never done before, and then you're like, you automatically think to yourself that you can't do it, and then you just cancel it. Like, why are you so down on yourselves? Like, if you've never done something, at least put a foot out there. Like, try. Experience something new. Like, it's so aggravating. Because at that point, you want to reach out to them. You want to be like, I can help you. Grab my freaking claw. I will maybe hurt you by doing so, but I'm going to get you through it. And they don't do it because they automatically feel like they're in this cage of impossibility. Break yourselves free of this shit.